What's up everybody, Moto6Sanity here, and welcome to another Moto6 review. Today, I have the Power Rangers Legacy Power Morpher. It's morphing time. What's up everybody? So, since the new Power Rangers reboot is getting ready to make its debut, I thought it would be nice of me to do a review on the Legacy Power Rangers Morpher. The Power Rangers Legacy Power Morpher is made by Bandai and is exclusively sold through Toys R Us. This is probably the coolest thing ever. Bandai has replicated the exact same Morpher from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show, and did I also mention that it's not plastic? It's metal. I'll repeat that one more time. You heard me right. I said metal. The Legacy Power Morpher has a die-cast frame, and the best thing about it, it also has a die-cast metal power coin. Bandai and Saban knew what they were doing when they made this thing. It actually has a significant amount of weight to it. Almost makes it feel like it's the real thing. Like it's a real weapon. Does anybody have an idea what time is it? It's morphin' time. Let's do that one more time with the lights and sounds. It's morphin' time. Here's an up-close look at the Morpher itself. As I was saying before, it has a die-cast framing around the whole entire Morpher, and the power coin itself is also metal as well. If you look on the back, there's a small power switch that's right here. It has an on and off button. You can just simply flick this over to the right, and if you do, it'll play back the communicator sound. Just like that. And y'all guys are probably wondering, how do you even get this thing to open? Well, this is not like the old Power Morpher that we once had when we was a kid. It had like a little red button here on the side. Well, this it blends in. The button is right here on the side, so it actually blends in with the Morpher a lot better. It almost makes it look like it's a real thing itself. So if you press this button here on the side, it actually pops open. And I love the fact how they made the color on the inside translucent, so it's more of like it's not much of like a prop. Like I said, it's more like, it's almost like as if it's like the real deal, as if it's an actual Power Morpher. And I think that's where Bandai and Saban has really won over this item, as far as winning their fans over with Power Rangers, because this is probably the best Power Morpher ever replicated. I'll turn it back on for y'all guys so y'all can see. This is the cool thing. If you pop out, turn this around for you. If you look at the back right here, this is from Moto6Sanity, if y'all guys can remember. Moto6Sanity was the original Japanese show of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that aired in Japan, and this is just the insignia of how their Morphers looked in the show. So I guess they wanted to give fans the best of both worlds, of the American version and of the Japanese version. If you press the symbol, the Zero Ranger symbol right here in the back, if you press this, the power coin will actually pop out like such. If I can do it, come on. There we go. So the power coin actually comes out, and this is the coolest thing, guys, I've ever seen. Like, you can actually see the Tyrannosaurus in there, and it looks nice and weathered. It has some weight to it as well, so it feels almost just as heavy as the Power Morpher, maybe about half, almost about half of its weight, really. That's what it feels like. But this is the Tyrannosaurus, which we all know as Rocky or Jason's power coin. We have Kimberly, or we can say Catherine's power coin. We also have Zach's, the Mastodon, or we can say Adam's power coin. We have Trini, or aka Aisha, the saber-toothed tiger power coin. And we have Billy with the Triceratops. And each of these power coins are interchangeable, so you can put them on the inside of your power morpher. So for instance, let's just say you're role playing and you don't really want to be Jason, you want to be Zach or either Adam. You can just simply put this in the power morpher just like that, okay? And you just pop it right in, just that simple. And there's like a mechanism on the inside that keeps the power coin from falling out. So you don't really have to worry about it falling out or it being too loose or anything. It's pretty snug inside the morpher. And that's probably one of the best things about the morpher. You know, it's plastic, it just doesn't hold up anymore. But with this metal and die cast, you don't really have to worry about a lot of issues with that at all. Another thing about this morpher that I like is the fact that they add LED lights on the inside, so when you actually press the activation sound, you'll actually see LEDs run like almost in a circuit around the whole entire power morpher, just like it does in the show. So it doesn't have that little bleeping noise that we're normally familiar with the old toy. This is really, it actually sounds like a morphing sequence in a way. So if you press it on the side, and I'm about to show you this cool thing, if you hold the button on the side of the power morpher, it'll play the theme song. Now, on to the power coins. This is where Bandai and Saban really took their time to get things right. If y'all look really close, these things are very, very, very detailed. You can tell that they're weathered. They look as if they've been used. If you look at all the power coins, all of them are the exact same way. It seems like they've been weathered, as if they've been used by the Rangers for some time now. And I like the fact that they did that, because when they first got their power coins, they were all gold and shiny. And then over the course of episodes, you know, after all the battles, they became weathered. So they make sure they add that detail into it. Also, on the back of the power coins, they have the official trademark of Power Rangers. And I just having a Power Ranger fan moment. I just love doing this because it almost makes it feel as if you are a Ranger. God, I almost dropped that. Makes it feel like you're almost a Ranger. I mean, hear that. That's freaking die cast metal, guys. That almost feels as if they're real power coins. It's like, I almost feel like I have the power. I can feel the energy. You're probably wondering, how do you even carry this thing around? Do you put it in your pocket? Do you put it in your book bag? Do you just carry it with you in your hand? What? I will say it would be kind of cool to have it in your book bag, because I recall Tommy used to carry his Morpher in his book bag all the time, and Jason. The solution. This is the Power Morpher holder. Saban and Bandai really thought long and hard on how they're going to do this, and they have the solution for it, and it's exactly how it was in the show. I think their how they held their Morphers, I think they actually had clips behind their belts. So how this would go in is, if you want it on the front of your belt, you can simply take the Power Morpher, pop it in, and it can sit on your front belt just like this. And you won't have any problems with it really coming off, because it's so snug and tight, so it's not really gonna fall off. I wouldn't recommend running with it though, because if you run around on concrete or something, it might fall, and then you'll get it all scratched and dinged up. That's just not gonna be good. So if you're just walking casually, I see nothing wrong with it, but I just wouldn't run with it like this. Or you can turn it around like they did it in Super-Sentai, put it on your front belt buckle, and just simply pull out the handle and take it out. That's the easier way of doing it. Either way, this thing is the solution to carrying your legacy power morpher. And honestly, when I take this thing out, I always keep it on the back of my belt, and I keep it in just like that. That way I know it's not going anywhere, and it's secure, it's safe, and you don't ever have to worry about it coming out. It's not falling out at all. You can shake it, you can thrash it around however you want to. It's not going to come out of this thing. It's pretty tight and pretty snug. If this is something that y'all guys want, either if you're an adult that grew up watching Power Rangers, or if you're just a kid that still likes Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I suggest getting one of these things. They are absolutely badass. If y'all guys enjoyed this Moto6 review, then you enjoy the next. Next time, I'm doing my Tommy Oliver edition Power Rangers Legacy Communicator. It's morphin' time.